All right, here we go. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. Here we go. We are back. I had to get it right. We got a lot to talk about. Well, not that much to talk about. Here for a couple hours. Probably like 5:30 Pacific time. But we got to head out, man. But we got to talk about the city, man. Some speculations. We're going to watch Uncle Demi's video. And then we're going to chime in and have some discussion on thoughts when it comes to the city and how they're saying it's going to be more compact and how it's going to be more interactive. So let's watch this video real quick, and then we're going to chime in and talk about it. Let's go, chat. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Sorry about the stream starting. Oh, here we go. Uncle Demi right here. First video coming up. Let's pop that thing open and let's get into it.
A comforting hug from your Nana.
All right. Gonna let my dog
At the July
get an
4th
ad.
sale, get a king for a queen price and free adjustable base. Get matched that mattress firm.
All right, here we go. Uncle Demi. Take some notes because we're gonna talk about it.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to be talking about the new city that's going to be coming to NBA 2K25. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. As like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, again, there's going to be a lot of excitement about NBA 2K25. Yes, there's going to be a really decent rollout, I can say, of 2K25 information. So, again, there's a lot to be excited about in the upcoming.
Okay, hold on. So, Uncle Demi, he knows something we don't know. When somebody hits you with, it's going to be a lot to be excited about 2K25. Uncle Demi got some inside scoop, y'all. So I want y'all to pay attention to some of the things he's talking about, and I want y'all to understand that some of this stuff may not be far-fetched. Uncle Demi's been trying to maybe dropping gems, giving me the possibility that we could be seeing female mod players potentially in the park, and they just trying to make it seem like it's not. I don't know. We did see 2K drop a commercial today. They finally dropped the commercial. They were supposed to drop that yesterday. I don't know if they just put something together. I don't know, but they dropped a commercial with the pre-orders and all that other stuff. And it says ball over everything. That's their tagline. But I want you to understand, when the brother tells you there's going to be some dope information coming out for the rollout of NBA 2K25, my dog knows something that we don't know. So just so take some of this stuff with some, possibility it could or could not be in the game. Because, let's go.
Weeks, but we did get some information yesterday, and it wasn't just about the covers. It was also some information about the city. Okay, so there was an excerpt from their website where it says NBA 2K25 players will forge a dynasty in my career, compete in new My Team modes. Yep, and for those on new gen platforms, players will also experience an added 6th era in My NBA, a more compact and interactive city, along with the chance to cement their GOAT status in the W. In addition to new updates in My Career and My Team, players on current gen will experience an all new neighborhood, Metropolis, to explore, where they will complete quests, earn rewards, and eclipse the rivals. Okay, so there was a lot in there, but the ones that really stand out and the ones that I want y'all to take in consideration is the fact that it says that it's going to be a more compact city. Okay, and a lot of people glazed over, or is that even the word? Or browsed over, browse you read. People just bypass the fact when it said interactive city, okay? So first I'll talk about the compact aspect, all right? The compact aspect, for me, I don't really care, right? Because all I really care about is just the latency and lag. We all know about that. You're in the city, and you're running and you're lagging and you can't even make it from the tunnel to spin your wheel, right? We all been there, we all done that, and that's been a frustrating.
So Uncle Demi's right when it comes to the city now. When you talk about the compact of being smaller, again, I don't care if it's bigger, smaller, hell, if it's only 2 corners. I need it to have visuals that gives you that feel of wanting to go hoop. I truly believe that 2K is so out of touch with their community and what we really want when it comes to aesthetically things. Like, I was on the game yesterday. I saw people roll around in lowriders, roll around in mechs. Like, that's all cool and dandy, but ain't nowhere in this damn place, in this city, that makes you want to go play basketball and go hoop for a long period of time. And I truly feel like we're missing that. Let me see. All right. Nope. Blurry. Or whatnot. And so I can care less how small it is. Like, again, if a city had aesthetic, dope looking venues, I said this last night, I really feel like 2K don't take advantage of the city. A lot of stuff is empty space. And instead of having empty space that impact the gameplay, why not have, maybe like you said, compact, maybe if it's going to be smaller, the smaller places with dope venues to go play at. I know it said it's going to have new venues. We don't know what them venues going to look like. You know how 2K be talking, man. They be talking a good ass game, and then we get the game, we like, bro, what is this? You know what I'm saying? When they talked about Rise and when they talked about Elite, before they showed the places, I was okay, Rise and Elite. That's fine. You like either you Rising or you an Elite dude, whatever. Cool. But when you saw the parks, it's like, bro, ain't nobody trying, bro. And they never changed. That was a major problem this year. The parks never changed. So you win these rewards, you win these events, and your scenery never changed the whole year. Like, if you going with this octopus theme and this robotic theme, nothing ever changed. What up, Sim? Nothing ever changed, fam. Nothing. You didn't change the way the court looked. You didn't change the aesthetics. It was the same thing for 10 months. Going on 11 months now. The same thing. That's why it's not dope to play. Hell, even in the other games, at least you was changing the courts. You know, I don't give a dang about all that lava and all these fake trees for no reason. And like, no, bro. 2K is so out of touch when it comes to the city. It is. But let's keep watching.
Aspect. Now, if you cut off your crossplay, right? You didn't have that. So I know crossplay is something that definitely needs to be worked on. And
I think they're gonna work on crossplay this year, though. I think crossplay being its first year, I think they're gonna work on it this year. I think crossplay is something that they're gonna revamp and make it more polished. It was the first year we had crossplay, so I think this was the first year you have more latency, you have more delay, you have more lack of input response, and it just didn't flow right. It just didn't feel like your normal 2Ks, because usually, you know, Xbox play Xbox, PlayStation play PlayStation. You don't really deal with a lot of issues, but this year you had a lot of issues, and hopefully they fix that next year.
It seems like it's something that was of importance and should be a lot better this year for 25. But again, you know, we just have to wait and see. But again, the city, as far as how big, it really didn't matter because all you had to do was go. Like, I was just go on the subway, do what I got to do. And if you are a park player, you know, my character always, when I loaded up, I would be walking from the steps right into Rise. Fact. So I never really had to worry about how big the city was and that type of deal. The only time it really was something is when I had to go get my, even my lethal hot zones, or back when I was getting my Gatorade, I'll still go straight from the subway. I'll get up. Yes, it was a nice little run. I wouldn't say a nice run, but it was a decent little, you know, run or whatever you did to get to the facility or whatever you wanted to go to. But at the end of the day, for me, I didn't really care about it that much outside of just
nobody was tripping like
okay. So for me, that's just, I know some of y'all want a small city. Hell, I know a lot of y'all would just want to just load up and play, which I think that's what the theater is for. You know.
Now, here's the thing with the theater. I want to give 2K credit with the idea. The theater, dope-ass concept. Dope-ass concept. I'm not going to lie to you. The theater has a dope concept, right? But let me tell you where the theater goes wrong. Instead of playing basketball, like, this is where their imagination is very limited and very small. If you go to the theater, right, you're going to see a movie, right? And every theater has a different movie, right? And in hindsight, the theater could have been a place where you go into a new virtual location, where you're not necessarily hooping in a theater, but you're hooping in a different location. You're hooping in a different environment that makes you want to try out the different theaters. Let's just say hypothetically, right? You want to get into the game? Let's say you go into this theater, and this theater has sort of like a Detroit feel. Hell, if you even want to do a retro vibe, you can make it feel like this is like Rivet City Rough Riders back in the day feel, where the courts, you got the little stuff around or whatever the case may be, and it gives you that aroma of bringing it back. Or let's just say you want to play in a hoop spot that's in Tokyo or something, and you look at pictures of basketball courts in Tokyo and you design it, and then when you go in that theater, boom, you feel like you hooping in Tokyo. It's almost like when you play a fighting game and you load up into a location. The theater could have been that. But no, 2K said we're minimalists. We're going to do the simple, basic thing. We're going to change the court color scheme, and we're going to let you see that you're playing basketball in the theater. That's dope. Yeah. Great idea, bad execution. I think 2K is good at great ideas, awful at bad execution. You have a gold mine at your hands. It could have even got rid of the park almost. Great idea, bad execution. I love that you listened when we said, hey, you need to always have a 1v1 court. You need to always have a 2v2 court, have a 3v3 court, and then a special event court. Fire idea, fire execution. But where you went wrong is that you didn't innovate. You didn't grow. You didn't make these theaters be something bigger and better that they could be, something that we've never experienced before. This makes people want to get on a game. This makes people want to get in the theater. This makes people want to play. I understand, Dream, coding is a pain in the ass. I can only imagine. I was an engineer in college and doing the zeros and ones and trying to fix a small little thing. It's a lot of computing. I understand that. But again, you guys are advanced developers. These are not people who are not experts at what they do. You brag about the artistic side and how y'all so advanced and how you got the best folks. But when it comes to delivering a lot of things, you don't execute the way you could. Now, is it tough to put it in locations? I don't know. Again, we don't ever get to talk to Mike Wayne about these questions. Nobody ever wants to be available for these types of questions. I don't give, like, I get it. The gameplay is important. Impacts of the game and how it plays is important. So I love when Mike Wayne does that. And we know Mike Wayne's about to come back soon. But what I'm saying is I need to know why you're not able to do stuff like this. I need to know why we can't have different locations. I need to know why we get the same park the whole year for 10 months. I need to know why, because we had a game 2 years ago and even a year ago when they changed the parks every season. The courts was different in 2K21, they changed the courts based off who won rivalry day or rivalry week every season. So now you telling me you can do it, but now you can't do it? That ain't making sense to me. That's not adding up to me. That's tough to understand. You can't show me something and then tell me, well, coding is tough, man. I don't think we can keep doing that stuff. Theater, great idea, bad execution. This could be the opportunity this year. We don't know. That they finally say, you know what? We're going to use these theaters to give them new venues. We're going to use these theaters to give them new places to go play. And it's fast paced. And we're going to have dope ass areas in the city. So if you want to go stand on a spot, we're going to have these aesthetically good looking places that be like, I don't care where I'm playing, it's dope. In the rec center, we going to change the layout and the color scheme of the rec. Not just a simple tweak to the color of a man's logo or whatever. No, we going to give you something dope. You're spending so much money on our product. I was just at an orientation today, and I looked at the orientation video. And in the orientation video, they said we pride ourselves on amazing customer service. We are about service first. Service first. We understand that our customers pay top dollar. We understand that they pay a lot of money and they don't have it in these times that we're living in. So we want to make sure they get a great value. Why can't 2K give us that? Why is that an issue? Why is it so hard to give us something that is a great value? We're giving you millions and millions and millions of our hard-earned money, and we're asking for just some things. Some things. And that's hard for y'all to do? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I get it. I just feel like that's a battle that's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the one that I want to talk about is the fact where
Office Depot.
Okay. We got a
giant banner for your small business, huh?
This is how we do.
Oh no, we can't get that. That'd get in trouble. No.
Where it says interactive city. Now, we all know, for the most part, everybody in that city, outside of the users and in the side quests, are just a bunch of random things that just walking around. It's not very interactive, if you get the gist of things. It's just not like you can walk up to the vending machine and, you put some change in and some money comes out, or a drink comes out, right? It's not like if there was a bird, you walked over to the bird and, you get what I'm saying. It's not an interactive city. It's just is what it is. There's buildings that are just literally just stock buildings. You walk by them, you can't go inside.
Empty space.
And the ones you do go inside, it's not like you're really interacting unless there's a side quest, correct? So let's just keep this in mind. So what if now you are in the city?
Pay attention to this right here.
If you want to get your Gatorade boost, instead of getting the Gatorade boost, you actually, have to go physically, go ahead and get a shake. You know what I'm saying? Go to one of the little convenience stores and get some food real quick to energize you. You see what I'm saying? that type of interaction. You know, like, it's not that far-fetched because, you know.
Think about what Uncle Demi's saying. I don't know if that's going to be the case. But again, will it be cool to go to the Gatorade instead of doing all these workouts? You just get you a little bar and you eat the bar, and then you got your bar or whatever. Hey, for some people like that. For some people, they'll probably rock with that. But again, I think we're getting away from the bigger picture. Like, nobody's saying, like, we want this city to be interactive. They want to have venues. They want to have aesthetic things to look and play at. That's what they've been asking for. Ain't nobody asking, hey, when I go to the Gatorade, can I eat a bar and it could be interactive? Like, what? Come on, man. Come on. It's a business. They'll never implement additional resources or features while their revenue increases. No business would higher profit. You know, and you know, I hear you. I hear you. But there are companies who are businesses that implement features and resources mostly every year, even if it's minimal or whatever the case may be. They do it and they still get a profit, and they still getting revenue from it. You know, one thing about customer service or just customers in general is when your customers are happy, they spend money. That don't take rocket science to believe that. And I get it. People saying, well, they spending money now. And I wouldn't say that they are happy because they're spending money. I think they just spend the money because you have to. I think that 2K has psychologically put it in place where you're forced to spend money if you want to play this game, because everything is tedious, everything takes time, and it's a lot to do just to be able to play the video game. So instead of dealing with the time, instead of doing what all the tedious things, they just like, man, F it, bruh. F it. Here, just take it. Just take it, man. Forget it. Here you go. Boom. And they do it. And a lot of people do it. But I don't think that their player base are happy. I think that a lot of folks are doing it just so they can get through with it and don't have to put in the time and all that other stuff. It, like, you play a My Career game, you used to get more money back then. You barely get a lot of money, and it's tedious, and it doesn't feel like you playing My Career no more. My Career feels like a chore, just so they can encourage you to spend money. And I think people, and you seen it yesterday, you seen it yesterday. So many people was upset yesterday. So many people was so pissed off about the pre-orders, about how they went about doing the pre-orders, about what they did. Didn't drop a commercial, didn't drop nothing. Just said, hey, here you go. Go pre-order our game. And then if you pre-order, you're going to get 5,000 VC for bonuses. That don't make me happy. And as you saw yesterday, so many people were so pissed off because it's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. That's when you keep slapping your customers in the face, it's only a matter of time that somebody comes on the horizon and everybody is going to jump ship so quickly because of how you treated your customers, right? Like right now, we dealing with it because we don't have no other choice. I'm just calling a spade a spade. We have no other choice. It's the only basketball game we can play. NBA Live is gone. There's no game to hoop in. So we're dealing with it. We are dealing with it. That's what we're doing. We're accepting all the bullshit, but there's a part of us that is pissed and they're ready to explode, and they're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for another company to say, look, you know what? We ain't gonna make this, but we're gonna give you something like this, and maybe this will be something that can compete with that. And then you'll be so I won't be shocked how many people jump ship so quickly. We are at the boiling point. And it's starting to show, because even yesterday, most people would have been like, it is what it is. Yesterday was just a snippet at people being pissed off, of being mistreated and being taken advantage of and being did dirty. That's why 2K made the Legend Edition $135 now. They had no plans on making it $135. You can go and get the Legend Edition now for $135 because of yesterday. Because of so much backlash that they faced yesterday. So again, customers have all the power. We have all the power. If we don't use our dollar and we don't spend, you don't have a business. And that's the part that people don't seem to understand, is that, yeah, business is going to be a business, but without customers, you can't be a business. Without people purchasing your product, you can't be a business. And we ain't there yet, but keep on stabbing brother in the back. Keep on doing it blatantly. Just saying, yeah, pre-order our game. You ain't getting nothing from this. Keep on doing it. Keep on. Crazy how back in 2K15, maxing out your player was $40. $40. Hell, that's like a freaking glass of milk nowadays. $40. What you spending at the store? Get 2 milks and maybe some fruits and vegetables. You spend $40. It's expensive. I understand. You got to make money. But the crazy part about it is we want to spend money. People want to spend money. They will spend it. They will spend it. Trust me. But more and more people in this community is getting tired of spending it and not feeling like they're getting an investment. You bring this damn interactive thing where we go eat some bars and we get some Gatorade. And you give us some boring ass places to go play basketball and the city is still roughly the damn near same. I'm telling you right now, they're going to say, take that dang Gatorade bar and shove it up your butt. I'm telling you right now, this ain't what we asking for. Ain't nobody asked for us to go and get a bar and eat and be cool and then go hoop. Ain't nobody asking for that. 2K is not GTA, fam. 2K is not GTA. Why are we trying to make 2K GTA? This is not GTA environment. GTA has a lot more things that you can do. That's why people go and play, because they can drive a car. They can do a lot more interactive things. We can't do that, because once you start doing that, what you think that's going to impact? Basketball. It's going to impact our ability to go hoop. It's going to impact our ability to play the game. Y'all ain't got it like GTA. GTA get on and they ain't got no server issues. They playing for hours on hours on hours on hours on hours. You start giving us all this other unnecessary bull crap, it's going to be laggy and latency drama out here. You can't even shoot the ball, can't even dribble, can't even move, stuttering, all kind of lag drop, frame drops. We don't need that, bro. Get back to basketball. Get back to hooping. It's called NBA 2K. It's not called GTA 2K. It's NBA. We play NBA to hoop. You want to have little nits in that? Cool. But don't forget about the essence of what we play this game for. We don't play this game for to run around with some damn mechs and these little low riders that don't even go fast. We don't play the game for that stuff. We play the game to hoop. Give us hoop aesthetics. Shoes that we can rock, that give us +1, +2 or something. Arm sleeves we can wear everywhere, not just at the park. Everywhere. Give us VC for freaking unlocking stuff. Give us something better than what you're giving us. You giving us bull. We grind for goddamn jump shots animations? For the thing to go, that's what we grinding for now? That's what we doing? Hell, back in the day was simple, but it felt good to grind for it. It felt good to grind for somebody to not have his shirt on, bruh. That was the thing. Nobody else had it. You had to work for that. Now, all of a sudden, all you got to do is buy the shit. All it is buy. Hey, you want everything in the season? Buy. Cool. There you go. Cool. We getting away from the essence of what we playing this game for, dog. NBA 2K is about hoops. It's about playing with your friends and competing to have fun and play hoops. If you want to play competitive, have a route and have a aroma and an arena for people that can go compete and play competitively. But for the casuals, for the most people, all we want to do is hoop, my boy. That's it. That's it. Hell, even if you had some 21 courts, maybe that could have been in the theater. You go in there with 4 people, go play 21, go hoop, have a good time. Shits and giggles, excuse my language, but I got to make a point. We getting away from basketball, fam. Since we went to the city, we got away from basketball. At least in the neighborhood, we were still playing basketball. Now we got a city, we ain't even playing basketball no more. It's hard to play basketball, and it's a basketball game. That's a problem. That's a problem, man. Insecure talking way too much. 2K want to be Fortnite so bad, trying to keep the kids on 2K spending money. No, I'm playing. Hey, man, it's all good, Mario. I'm just trying to prove a point, man. I'm just saying it's time for us to really start to pull back these layers and say, look, man, if it's ball over everything, I want 2K25 to be about hoops. Playing hoops at dope spots and getting dope-ass rewards for doing it. Not just, if you want the season rewards to be whatever, pay to win, whatever, at least for the rep and, I don't know, maybe the trendsetter rewards, because it's looking like the trendsetter rewards, which is already trash. If you're going to give me a green animation, I don't want no green animation. I am tired of grinding for green animations. I am so sick and tired of that. I'm sick and tired of waiting 6 weeks for one damn animation, and we supposed to have pro play, and we got all these players in the league, but we ain't got no new animations. Then the animations you grind for ain't even like they used to be back in the day, which is the dumbest thing ever. You made me do all that work to get Michael Jordan for Michael Jordan to don't even hit the same like Michael Jordan used to hit. Like, what the freak, man? What are we doing? Back in the day, at least when you grind for something it was worth grinding for. Now you grind for it, you don't even want it because it ain't worth it. It's not even worth it. You get rid of the legend grind, and then you create this top 10. Now people ain't got nothing to play for. Nobody asks to have the legend reward be top 10, God damn it. All we ask is for leaderboards and to have a legend reward. You should still have a leaderboard, and it doesn't have to be the legend reward. If people want to hit legend, give them something worth their while. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, we want something that's worth value. If you give us something that's worth grinding for, we will play. We will play. Even though probably a small percentage of people hit legend in the first place. But if you're giving people that, it's content that you're giving people. You giving people to make them feel like they immortal. Like, look, I know people's like, nah, I beg you can't give them. Nigga, this nigga played over 30 hours, 30,000 hours. And what you gonna give him, a +5? That's all you giving this boy? +5 to your attributes? Can't even unlock the animations? I just played over 30,000 hours on a video game and all you giving me is +5 to all my attributes? Hell no. I want him to feel like a goddamn legend, an iconic player, because it's one of very few people that's gonna be able to do it. I want the dude to come out here feeling like the dude can shoot threes, fade, whatever, because he put in that work to do it. It's not like everybody and their mama going to be hitting legend. You know how hard it is to hit shit, I'm barely goddamn whatever that damn 3-star is. It's like slavery out here, bruh. Everybody's not gonna do it. So for the people who are able to do it, they should feel like GOATs. They should feel like immortal basketball players out here. Hell, it can be a little arcadey just a little bit for their players because they deserve it. They put in the work. They shouldn't have to pay for another bill. Everything they get should be accessed for free. They already paid their time. They already paid their bread. And all you give them is a +5. And you make them continue to slave your game. Oh, you're going to lose it if you ain't in the top 10. What the freak? I thought the leaderboards was going to be things that people can use to play in tournaments. No, it wasn't even for that. It wasn't even for that. You just had it as the dumbest thing ever, man. Dumb. It's not going to happen, bro. 2K not going to change, bro. I know it's not looking like it. 2K25 going to be 2K24 at 2.0. And you know what, Wiz? It can be that. It can be better gameplay, better response time, lower latency, and better places to go hoop with better rewards. I'll be happy. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not asking for a lot, dog. I just say give me dope places to play. Give me better rewards to grind for. Give me great responsive time and great lower latency. And I'm straight. I'm straight, dog. I'm straight. Because that's all I want to do. I just want to hoop. I want to get on with my guys, talk ish, and hoop. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do. I'm not asking for a lot. I just want to hoop. Because that's what it was back in the day. It was just about getting on, having fun, hooping. The dudes that I got in my circle right now are people I hooped against or hooped with, and we just got on and played, bro. We went to the park. They had their 3. We had our 3. We talked smack. We played, and we said, hey, you getting on tomorrow? What time you getting on? Let's do it. And we did the same thing every single day. Just hooping, grinding, and then we played against other people. Just hooping, bro. That's what it was all about. And even if you look at back in the old games, it was basic shit that you was getting. You wasn't getting a lot. You wasn't getting a lot of dope stuff. Like you got a jetpack, but back then jetpack mean everything. You got your shirt off. Back then shirt off mean everything. Mascot meant everything back in the day. Now all the stuff that used to mean something are just basic because they're in the season. All you got to do is pay for it. You ain't even got to grind for it. So now everybody got mascots. Back in the day, everybody didn't get mascots. You knew who got mascots and you knew why they had mascots. You don't have that era. You don't have that aroma no more. It's just like, hey, cool. And then the people that's grinding for the damn rewards or the skill rep, it's trash. Don't set them apart. You don't set them apart. You don't make them feel like, hey, man, it's worth grinding. Every time you hear about these first persons that hit legend, the first person that's in the top 10 or whatever, back in the day, there used to be content on content on content, family. Legend meant something back then. Ever since we came to next gen, the legend ain't meant nothing. The legend reward has been trash since we came to next gen. It's the dumbest thing ever. That was the culmination of people who put in time, put in effort, put in work. I put in a lot of hours, put in a lot of time, and I'm not even somebody who hit legend. I don't hit legend. But at the end of the day, some people did, and they got their money's worth. That's why they kept doing it. That was their thing. That was their niche. Hidden legend. That was it. I'm tired of winning watches from the daily spin. Oh my God. And they don't even give me on a daily spin. They took away the ability to see what you can win. And they put it in little boxes, so it's always like, you know you ain't gonna get the good stuff. Proud of you, old head. This is the bank I need to see consistently. I'm asleep. 2K don't care. You know what, Yannick T? They don't care, but they care. And here's my reason. If it start impacting their dollars, they care. If it start impacting their perception, they care. If it don't do those things, they don't care. That's when they don't care. Once you get the legend, then how do you keep me interested? Here's the thing. You still got leaderboards. Again, leaderboards can be something that you can use to get people to play for tournaments for money. Look, Why do we gatekeep all this money that y'all get? If you had leaderboards, hell, the top 25 players can qualify for tournaments, depending on what kind of tournament you want to do. Maybe it's a 1v1 tournament. Maybe if it's a 2v2 tournament. Maybe it's a 3v3 tournament, whatever the case may be. That's where you can have people continuing to play. Like at the end of the day, everything comes to an end for the most part. You need a culmination. Your culmination is hitting legend. After you hit legend, then you go compete. You go play. That's what you do. You go play. Keep your name at the top of the leaderboard so you can be entered into tournaments to win 10,000, 5,000, 20,000. Hell, you can even call it content creator tournaments where you got Ticino tournament. Qualify for the new Ticino 3v3 tournament or 2v2 because Ticino play twos. So this is your opportunity to qualify for the 2v2 tournament. Not saying you're going to play against Ticino, but that's the tournament name. The Duke Dennis Overdose 1v1 tournament where you're playing to enter into a tournament to try to win 10,000, 20,000. That keep you on the game because now you hit legend. Now you can play for bread. Bro, like I don't understand. Like this stuff don't take rocket science to think of. I just don't understand what they doing up there, man. And I would love to have an interview with Mike Wang or one of them dudes to just ask, like, what do y'all do? What are y'all actually doing? I get it, y'all making a game, but who coming up with the ideas? When do y'all have a storyboard to go over what y'all gonna do for next year's game? When does it happen? Does it happen in October? Does it happen in November? All right, where these ideas coming from? Is it coming from y'all? Are you trying to take some of our ideas and spin it and turn it into y'all idea? Like, where is this stuff coming from? Because, hell, I could have gave you like 10 ideas that could have been legendary that people would have enjoyed for comp and casuals. But I don't know nothing, man. Let's see what Uncle Demi talking about.
GTA is a Take-Two game, and there's a lot of elements that they can easily cross over to where your player can get more of that interactive lifestyle outside of the city. I'm the type of person I want to hoop, but I'm not gonna lie. If there was more things interactive that I could do, I think that's what one of the big appealing things for GTA is so open world. So if the city is more interactive, or AKA more open world, to where there is a lot of things you could do. Now, I'm not trying to say we should be sitting there and be.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think they should focus on that. I think if they do that, they should do that after they get the gameplay better and get the
run away from the cops and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, some crazy stuff. But just let the imagination open up a little bit, and you ask yourself, what are some things that you would like to see in a city interactive? If you're thinking more GTA, not on the violent side, but things that you could do in GTA as far as like driving vehicles, move around the city, actually being able to see like, you know, the little details of people when you bump into them. They're like, hey man, what you doing? You know, like just stuff like that, making it more interactive. Every single building you can go into, every single building you go into, there's a purpose behind it. You can make purchases of things, not just walking into a store and then your player just stands there still and clothes just kind of switch off and on them, right? Like you're actually physically in there trying on different clothes and, you know, that type of deal. Like just interactive.
Again, man.
So when
see, this stuff is cool if this is the first iteration of coming to the city. We're at the state where we need hoops to matter. That's where we're at. Hoops need to matter. Hoops, basketball, playing basketball in dope places and having great rewards to earn. That's all the community is asking for, man. That's all they want. And this crazy part about it is, Chad, and I'm not even capping, as a community, we are basic and we are simple-minded. We don't need a lot. We just asking for some dope places to play, some cool rewards, and the gameplay to feel good and balanced to a degree, because we know it's 2K. There's a lot of animations. That's all we asking, bro. We not asking for a lot, but they make it seem like it's the hardest thing to give us. They make it seem like it's the most challenging thing to do, and I don't understand where's the disconnect. I don't. Let's see. No competition, no effort. No, I mean, we know that. We need NBA 2K20 neighborhood back. If you're a small 2K YouTuber and you hit legend, your channel will definitely do numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people like G Slice, Orlando, like all these people, you know what I'm saying? Poor Boy Sin. He blew up from these damn grinds. Nate Exie. They blew up from hitting legend, bro. Being the first, because you was in a race. You was something that people was talking about. You know, eventually people stopped worrying about it because they started cheating. A lot of people start cheating. And, you know, you can't stop people from cheating. But you know real going to recognize real. The fact is the money will never get affected. It's 2K. I miss the old days. I do too, man. Bro, people play 2K to play with friends and have fun. That's all they want. Take the city out the game. You can have the city. See y'all, the city is not the problem. It's just not being executed right. That's the problem. The city can be a fire concept if you do it right. I guarantee you, let's just hypothetically, I'm gonna just make it basic. Let's say there's 4 areas in the city. You have International, you have East Coast, you have Midwest, and you got West Coast, right? So every 6 weeks, you get a different style, different aroma. Let's say the first city starts with New York, LA, China, and Chicago. No, is Chicago in the Midwest? Yeah, Chicago. Or let's just say Texas or whatever. Those 4 courts, right? 4 areas, 4 places that's like, ooh, I'm going to play over here, play over there, play over there, play over there. Right? I guarantee you that alone will make people like, yeah, that's fire, dog. That's dope. That's dope. And then you have these little interactive places where, let's say, carnivals or whatever. You play these little mini games, like the shooting. Like if you go on to play carnival, what do? Shoot, right? If you make a lot of shots, right, you get to win +2 bonuses or +2 attribute boosts or whatever the case may be. You get the high score. Like you can create freaking a lot. But all we got is 2 courts, run around in empty spaces. Let's say in your city, you had a crib. And your crib is called My Gym or whatever. You can invite your friends to play 21, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5. And you can do any kind of rules. Remember the game mode called house rules? You can do house rules where you can change up what it is, where only 3s count, only 2s count, only dunks count, 1s and 2s. All kind of stuff. Loser take out. Loser keep the ball. All kind of stuff, bro. You can play horse. You can play knockout. You can play whatever them little shooting things. You can do all these, bro. They'll go crazy. They'll go crazy. They will go crazy. I'm telling you. People will be on here crazy. Add female my players into the mix where now you can play against females. And bro, I can have games in my own gym and we be lit. We ain't even worry about what's going on out there. I can get 10 subscribers a day and be like, yo, who 10 want to run today? All right, today we playing 1s. Can't get a court. Winner takes all. VC on the line. Bro, you know how much stuff you can do? The city is not being utilized the right way. It's not the city that's the problem. It's the people who's creating the things around and in the city is the problem. That's the issue. The city is it can be something fire. Because we asked for this. We was tired of the same stuff. And we thought we was going to get something like Fortnite. Like Fortnite. What Fortnite is. When you play Fortnite, you go to different places in the location in the map. And they all have a different feel to them. They all have a different style, different view, different aroma, different aesthetics that makes that city what it is. Why we couldn't get that in basketball, I don't know. 2K do what they want to do anyway. You're 100% right. Rookie the legend rep was fire. It was. Passing is one of the main things I want to see fixed, bro. We ain't seen passing fixed in years. Dark Knight, man. I feel you, dog. Passing has been so stupid and random. I don't understand. I shouldn't have to jump every time someone passes me the ball. Yes, 100%. Fix error codes. Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I haven't had that many error codes this year, so I can't cap on that one. I have had some though, but not as much as it used to be. Also, attribute boost sleeves should count towards animation requirements. I feel like that should be the case. Hey, man. But you know why they don't do that? I'm going to tell you why they don't do that. Because if you're a center and you're able to get, let's just say hypothetically, you're a center and let's say you got 80. Let's just say 80 ball handling. Hypothetically, we're just going to say 80 ball handling. And then you get +3 and you get the Jamal Murray. Like, you get they don't have that where your ball handling determines how fast the animation go. All it is if you equip the animation, you're going to move as fast as the animation moves. And that's one of the things where I would wish that it was based off your ball handling rather than just the animation. I feel like that separates ball handlers even more, in my opinion. If you got a 75 ball handling and I got a 91 ball handling, and let's just say we had the same animation, your animation don't hit as fast as my animation do because you have a lower ball handling. But in 2K's logic, they say, hey, if you can equip it, then you can move just as fast as somebody who got a 91. That's where there's no parity. You know, that's why, that's where the parity comes in. There's no distinction difference. You know what I mean? And so I would say, hey, if they had it like that, it'll emphasize people having better ball handling. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. What I ask for is sometimes be outlandish, I guess. Also, they should make a streak in the theater. What you mean? How would they do that? It's so frustrating to have a 79 or 80, and all you need is 1 or 2 attribute points to get the dribble animation you want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why they don't do it, because once you get the animation, your player becomes different. That's why they don't do it. And so to prevent that, they say no. What you make is what you make. If your player has this is what he has, so he can't have the other stuff. That's why they do it. There's no differentiation based off the ball handling. That's why 2K has always been about thresholds. And if you always see people builds, they always build thresholds. Let me see what else we got up in here.
When I see interactive, and if 2K, they're not just putting things in there just to everything they're putting in there is for strategic, right? They strategically put more compact city because that's what people want. People obviously want a more interactive city, so that's why it was put in there. So now the question is, what are the things that are going to be more interactive in the city? So that's what I want to ask y'all in the comment section. Y'all let y'all imagination run wild. Let's go ahead and get the juices churning a little bit. What are some things currently in the city that you're like, yo, I wish I could interact with that? Like, for instance, the beach, right? What if you could go in there and swim? I know this is getting crazy, but understand, it's like, if we're in a city, let us do city things, you know what I'm saying? No, let me and the fellas meet up, and then we go into, we hooping, but then after that, we stopping by, and we going to get some wings or something, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just throwing out some crazy ideas, but what I'm saying is that let's not look past the fact they say interactive city. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking, what would y'all like to see interactive in the city for 2K25. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon with the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon with the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Shout out to Uncle Demi, man. My boy said, I'm about to go hoop and then go get some lemon peppers. Sheesh. Oh, man. Again, man, I don't think the city's the problem. It's just what they doing with it. And I do feel like what Wiz said. I think we're about to get 2K24 2.0 for 25. I think this is one of those years where they just try to tweak up the gameplay. When they say change the venues, I don't know. I like I said, man, 2K is really good with marketing. And the last thing I'm gonna do is get my hopes up and think one thing, and think that, oh, this is what they mean. We could be getting, nah. We do that every year, and every year we always disappointed. So I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna say whatever they show, we're gonna find out in late August. You know, we ain't gonna see that until late August. You know, we may get some ghetto footage this year, this weekend. But they're gonna give us news coming up in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. They'll start the cycle. We'll get a trailer, a momentous trailer, of just all canned animations, not real. It's gameplay, but it's all cinematics. And then they'll start to roll out maybe like the first or second week of August, and then they'll get going. They'll get into gameplay the first, and then they'll go into maybe my team, and then they'll probably get into either my team or no, the my era type thing, and then they probably get into my team. And then we get into the my career in the neighborhood per se. Like I said, I don't know. We could get female. The reason why I was thinking female ballers was gonna be in 2K25 is because they have a female and a guy on the same court, and usually sometimes 2K are good with marketing. They're great with marketing, and so they drop gems without telling you. So I don't know if we're going to get women basketball players this year that's going to be able to play in the city. But this is the first time ever we did get a cover where men and women are on the same cover. And so there is a possibility. Uncle Demi said in the beginning is that we're going to have some dope news coming real soon. So Uncle Demi knows what's going on. Uncle Demi probably flew out already. He's probably going out there for the 2K Summer League event festival that's going on this weekend. So we're probably gonna get some stuff this weekend, this Saturday, or maybe even Friday. But I'm thinking more like Saturday. We may get some ghetto footage in the morning or something, where somebody's taking a picture of their phone or putting it on Twitter or something. But we won't get the full scoop until probably, like I said, in a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's how 2K usually do. May get some screenshots coming up. We may get some ratings of players coming up with their screenshots of all the rookies. That's probably going to be coming up soon with their overall. Y'all know how they do that for the next 2 weeks probably. That's going to be coming out probably next week, where they drop ratings of players and stuff like that. And that goes usually for July. And then as we get close to the end of July, they drop the trailer, and then the news will come out. Mike Wayne will come out of hiatus, and he'll be like, what's good? I'm back. Let's get it. I should be able to go 1v1 on a garage court versus a female player or NBA player. You know, hey, man, why not? Have a 3-point contest against Caitlin Clark and Sabrina. Yeah, that can be dope. That can be dope. But yeah, man, that's what the news is saying, that the city is going to be more compact and more interactive. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know what they mean by interactive, but I'm just saying, chat, we got to get back to hoops, man. We got to get back to playing basketball, because that's what 2K is about. Playing hoops. They said their vision this year is ball over everything. So if pro play is going to be the theme this year, pro play is going to be the vision this year, then I need it to be light years better than what it was. Like, we need more animations. We need more everything. And please do not gatekeep animations every 6 weeks for one animation to drop. That was the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. That was dumb. to tell me every 6 weeks when the season drop, I'm about to get one animation. Yeah, you only get one, my boy. You only get one. You only get one, my boy. Yep. You waited 6 weeks. New season come out. Boom. We got one animation for you. Please don't ever do that again. Please don't do that again. Please, if y'all do that again, I swear to you. I swear to you, man. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to do something, bro. If you do that again, you give us one animation in 6 weeks, bro, I swear to you, bro, we're going to have problems. I ain't going to do nothing to you. I ain't saying I'm threatening your life, but we're going to have some issues, man. Don't do that again. We had to wait 6 again. If you want to see what's going to be in the game, always go to Create a Player and see all the animations. See all the animations. That's it. And then hopefully this Pro Play gives you more stuff. More movement, more fluidity, less latency, more responsiveness, more control. I don't want to play a game that I feel like it's controlling me. And I don't know what it is, but ever since we played Next Gen, dog, I feel like we've been having less and less control of my player since we came to the Next Gen consoles. The game been doing more of the whole handings and stuff like that. Whereas back in the day, you had more control, more. Ever since they introduced that sliding technology and what the hell that is, quick first step, bro. I don't know what they've been doing. But ever since they've been going that route, we've been having less and less and less and less control of movement, and it's been more and more clunky and more less responsive. But it is what it is, man. Let me see what we got. I got about 15 minutes. Hey, Demon, can you put in the Discord? Anybody who wants to chime in, give their feedback, give their comments on things before we wrap up for the day, because I got to get out of here. Got to get to church for the kiddos. We got Vocation Bible School. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be the last year, though, for current gen. I don't think they're going to have a current gen because I think they're supposed to be getting some new consoles coming real soon. I think some new consoles are on the way. I know Xbox said they're supposed to be dropping something on 2026. We in room 1. If you want to talk about, the city, what you want to see in the city, what the city should have, or if you don't even want the city, we got about 15 minutes. Demon, can you put the link in the Discord for me, please? Yes. So 15 minutes, fam. If y'all want to chime in, talk about the Discord. I mean, not Discord, but the city. Your thoughts on the news we heard today. This is your opportunity to join. And chime in, man. Man, they coming for Bronny, boy. Like, my dog went second round, bro. Like, he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out, man. They on my man's mitts, though. Crazy. And we out here getting dogged by the Phillies yet again. Come on, Dodgers. Don't do that to me. Man. Oh, snaps. But yeah. Let me see something. Let me see something. Bro, NCAA, man. L today, man. With the I'm still mad that they didn't drop a video for what's the name? They didn't drop a video for what they got. Asia Wilson talks her. We got women's edition. They have that. Tatum
Athletes being featured on the
Coleman. Let's see what Coleman got to say.
NBA 2K25 fans will be either extremely happy or very sad after today's news. The city is officially
talking about. Let's see.
Oh, hey, neighbor. Just decorating the house for National French Fry Day.
Not, I ain't
Never
tripping.
heard of it.
We need 2K.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
College hoops. No,
that's not a thing.
We need somebody else to make a basketball game.
Not in front of the
NBA 2K25 fans will be either extremely happy or very sad after today's news. The city is officially returning to NBA 2K25. What do you guys think about this? Are you a fan of the city or do you hate the idea of it? Let me know down below in the comment section. NBA 2K said this about 2K25's My Career mode. Pay homage to legends of the game in my career as you eclipse their milestone achievements and usher in the greatest dynasty the sport has ever seen. Hit the park for some competitive street ball fun and compete at various new venues. Now let's break this down. The city is 100% back on new gen, and it literally says hit the park. Now does this mean there's only going to be one park instead of multiple parks in NBA 2K25? It could definitely be possible. It also says compete at various new venues. They could be redesigning the rec center, the theater, and the event centers, or just making completely new ones. Who knows? Again, 2K mentioned a park and it sounded singular, and it would also make way more sense if there was only one park, because 2K also mentions that the 2K25 city will be a more compact and interactive city. The city was introduced in 2K21 Next Gen, and I think we can all agree that we do not like the city concept. Drop a like if you agree with that. For the past few years, 2K's felt like a job by traveling around the city, completing certain tasks, whether that's hitting the Gatorade gym or going to the Art of Shooting gym to unlock the hot zones and more. And at the end of the day, we're basketball fans and we just want to hoop. But when 2K mentions that the city will be way more compact than it ever has been, that gives me a little hope. 2K may be implying that we're going to get something similar to the 2K19 and the NBA 2K20 neighborhood. Now that was the golden era of 2K. The parks were simple, you loaded in and you just hooped, and that's all that we want for NBA 2K25. Now I wouldn't want to copy and paste
I would say
NBA 2K20's park. I think we can.
Hey, see, that was dope. Those are dope. I would say this. Now, we have been the groups that, you know, back in 2K19 and 2K20, we used to complain about that too. Yo, I'm not one of those gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lie to you. We used to complain about that too. We used to complain about the neighborhood. We used to complain about playing in one spot. This was not the golden years. Let's stop the cap. The game aspect wise was solid. You know, 20 and 19 was solid as far as like hooping. But these wasn't no golden years. People was pissed off. It was like, bruh, it's the same thing. Especially when 20 came out. It's like, bro, it's the same freaking neighborhood, bro. We ain't got nothing new, bro. This is stupid. This is whack. So I'm not one of those persons that try to act and be naive and act oblivious. Shout out to Cole, man, who's dealing with cancer right now, and I'm wishing and praying for a speedy recovery. But we can't be capping, Cole. We hated this. We hated 19 and we hated the 20. We asked for a city. Everybody and their mama asked for a city. They wanted a GTA vibe. Let's stop the cap. We asked for that. We all wanted that. What we didn't want is how they executing it. Again, the city is not a bad thing. It's just what they're doing with it is not good. Like, even in 21, the city was solid. It just didn't have a place to be able to get to places faster. So it made it bad. But the concept was a solid idea. You have 4 barrels, right? It makes the most sense. Like they had 4 barrels, right? They had the Knights, they had the Beasts, they have the Wolves, and they had the Vipers. 4 barrels. Dope idea. Just didn't execute it the best way possible because people got tired of always having to travel way far away. The concept of the Beast of the East, the Mayors, what else? The Wolf Cats or Wildcats or whatever. Dope concept. Dope ass concept. But what happens is that the aesthetics were so cartoony. Like you didn't give them that real feel. You didn't give them that real basketball feel. It was like you didn't make it feel believable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was a dope ass concept because we have 4 barrows. And all the courts looked different. And then you had something tied to the barrows. If you won the rivalry event, you had a new court at the end of the start of the new season. I don't know why they changed that. All they had to do is keep that same concept and tweak it up a little bit. If you want to condense the city, compact the city, cool. That would have been fire. That would have been fire. Remember, we was grinding and we bought a house and a mansion or whatever, and I don't think we had a court to play on. We couldn't play on a court, but we can high rise to a court or whatever the case may be from the top of our, or what's the name. But at the end of the day, the concept and the execution was almost there. I don't know why we changed. I don't get it. All you had to do is create better looking courts and better looking environments, but you had the concept. And everything tied into something. Mayors mattered, right? People played for people. Even though they got tired of them damn infomercials. You know what I'm saying? And the mayors got tired. They wasn't really locked in like that. You know what I'm saying? It was cool for the first couple of months though. But you know, with that, everybody always joins like the top creators. And they didn't give that, like everybody was on Ticino. And then I think some people went to Shake. And then some people went to some other ones. But it wasn't like, and then the mayors didn't really have no pull. The mayors didn't really have no say. Like they just didn't execute it. But it was a fire ass idea. It was a fire concept, fire idea. It just didn't execute it right. And I think that 2K is experts at concepts but not execution. And that's the real. That's 100% facts, actuals. 22. I think they had the same thing. It had a better feel. It's supposed to be smaller. 22 was the year. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. 22 was fire. It just it needed some tweaks on the gameplay, but 22 was probably 2K. It was 2K, the best version of what 2K could have been in 22. I'm not gonna lie to you. The people, we still had dribble heads. Yeah, it was some defensive glitches. Yeah, it was some cheese with the left righting. But if they just start putting the tweaks and stuff like that and keep the same elements of 22, we would have had something. And then they introduced Pro Play in 23 or 24. Excuse me. They introduced it in 24, but it was being worked on in 23 because we had motion styles in 23. And then in 24, they was able to introduce it. So we're going to see, man, what they're going to do this year, man. I don't know, but I just need basketball to matter again. If your ego and your thing is ball over everything, hopefully it comes to fruition. And it becomes ball over everything. Because right now, I don't know what we're going to get for 2K25. And I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm not excited. And that's the worst place you want to be as a gamer. Is not excited about the new edition of a game you've been playing for the longest. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, y'all, with the patches. The patches, like, I don't know how they go about the patches, but I know the patches usually ruin stuff. But I think the patches need to, like, unless it's game breaking, unless it's like really, I gotta fix it because it's broken. Like, it's impacting the stability, it's impacting the game. Just let it ride, man. But again, they said they was gonna do that, and what all people do? This is what we did, and this is where we got to take some responsibility. And then that's it for me. I ain't got nothing for you. I got to get ready to go preach the Lord words to the kids. Remember when the game first dropped? The hell of people couldn't shoot. Everybody and their mama, most people, 85% got on Twitter and said shooting is too complicated. Shooting is tough. Post scores is overpowering. I can't contest them. They can get whatever they want. The game's broken. Steals are broken. Steals don't work. I mean, steals are just OP. Just pull up and just press your X and all that blah, 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 blah. Remember that? So you had to patch it. You had to. Because it was too much of an uproar. Remember when I said earlier, 2K cares, but they don't care? If it's impacting their money, if it's impacting the bigger picture and perception, if it's impacting perception and perception gives out that the game is broken early before you get to spend your money and get to spend your bread, no. They don't like that. They gonna care about that. So they got to fix that. They got to fix it. They got to fix it. And when the game first dropped, there was issues, and they felt like if they didn't do something, it was going to impact their money. So they fixed it, or tried to fix it. And they tried to do multiple fixes. And the gameplay now is not bad. I know people say that the gameplay is trash. The gameplay is not bad. It's just latency, lack of response time, and just sometimes just this lack of control of my player at times. I think that's what's hurting the game. I think those are the big ones. I don't know how you fix those. But as far as like the game plays for the most part what it's gonna play. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But in the beginning when the game first dropped, you had to do it. You had to do it, man. They had to. Let's see.
All agreed that we do want something similar to that type of part.
No,
and
we
also,
don't.
2K did
Stop
announce
lying,
for anyone
Cole.
that's still on the old gen version, like PS4, 2K will still be releasing the old gen version as well for NBA 2K25. If the PS4 version of 2K25 isn't a copy and paste of 2K23, I'm going to be a little upset. Let me explain why. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of resources that could be put into 2K25 new gen. Drop a like if you guys think they need to leave the old gen version of 2K alone and ultimately just focus on the new gen version. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some more park news.
Oh, remember that?
Guys, seasons
Dodgeball.
are officially back in NBA 2K25. And for most people, you guys probably don't like this, but this is what 2K had to say about seasons. NBA 2K25 features exciting earnable rewards and consumable items along with new content every 6 weeks via seasons. Compete in My Team and My Career to earn XP and start leveling up the seasonal rewards ladder to earn and collect thematic rewards. From My Team cards to skill boost and more. Each season offers 40 levels of rewards and an additional 40 levels of bonus content with the Pro Pass and the Hall of Fame Pass.
Boy,
so this sounds
that
very
dribbling was
similar to the
crazy in
2K24 seasons. And just like 2K24,
That's
they're
that Michael
also
Jordan.
offering the base pass where it's free. They're offering the
That
Pro
Michael
Pass,
Jordan
which is
23 was
$10,
crazy.
and the Hall of Fame Pass, which is $20 as well. All the details are on the screen for those passes. Me personally, I bought the Hall of Fame Pass the first season of 2K24, but I haven't bought one since then. I just want to see what it was like. But comment down below, are you guys going to buy any of the seasonal passes in NBA 2K25?
Bro, 2015, I know people say this is golden years. Bro, those players look so stiff out there, bro. Those my players are looking stiff in the riff, boy.
me know down below in the comment section. And
what's good, B?
Now, I personally don't have a problem with seasons in 2K. I think it's a great idea if they do execute them the right way. But the main focus needs to be on the rep system, and not many people talk about that. But it does worry me a little because 2K has not mentioned that there will or will not be a rep system in 2K25. And if there's not, we are doomed. The rep system needs to be full of gameplay rewards that give you an upper hand or an advantage versus someone who is a lower rep than you. That's why everyone loved the NBA 2K20 Rookie to Legend. When you reach Legend, you unlock 10 badges in each category. You had a huge gameplay advantage compared to those who were not Legend. And it's totally fair because you put in the work, you put in the hours.
That is a factual statement that needs to come back. I told you, man. People just want dope places to play. Great responsive time, great response, lower latency, and dope ass rewards. And maybe those things are too complicated, chat. I don't know. Maybe they're too complicated. Maybe that's a difficult task for 2K. Maybe they can't do it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Because I don't understand. We're not asking for a lot. I keep trying to tell y'all, we're not asking for a lot, dog. Bro, I agree. 22 was a great year. The gameplay was just a little too cheesy with the badges to shoot over people, and the dunk meter was bad. Yeah. Gameplay was improved. Gameplay was improved this year over last year. All the stuff you said were the issues, not really the gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay not the problem. It's just we had a balanced state. It's just the lack of responsiveness, the inconsistency of the server and the latency, and just sometimes you just don't really have full control of your player, man. Like that impacts the game, and then you have nothing that you're playing for. Like you're not grinding for nothing. You're not grinding for nothing. I mean, the legend reward or the top 10 reward is cheeks. It is. I'm just calling spade a spade. Like it's cheeks, man. And I'm okay with having players who put in 30 hours, 30,000 hours, 40,000 hours, months on months, who, you know what I'm saying, to feel like they can do things that most people can't do. They deserve it. They put in the time. And maybe we give them this. Maybe we give them something like this where you get additional something, man. I don't know. I know when I told Mechanic and them, they said, hell no, big. But what do you do? If we getting every badge in the game, how do you reward somebody for hitting Legend? Hell, all his gold badges go to Hall of Fame. And maybe all his Hall of Fame stay at Hall of Fame. And then all his silver go to gold. And all his bronze go to silver. And all his badges that he don't have, he get bronze. God dang it. Why not? Like, it's only going to be a few people that get to do this anyway. And it brings content. You can make videos. It's fire. And then his badges is already worked up. Like, it's already good. Or you give him additional floor setters. You know what I'm saying? Give him additional floor setters. If we're going to do this floor setter method, you hit Legend. Instead of 9 floor setters, you get 10 floor setters. And whatever you floor set, let's say you get 10 Hall of Fame floor setters. Whatever you floor set, if you got a badge that was gold, it go to Hall of Fame. Like, man, I want people to feel like they getting their money's worth when they hit the Legend reward. I don't want to jip them. I'm trying to make them feel like, man, that was dope. And they can still have fun after playing my game. I want them to have 10. If I give them 10 additional floor setters that they can use, and whatever they use on the floor setter, that badge can go to, it can go up one tier. Put it that way. If you want to balance, it can go up one tier. So if you got a gold, it goes to Hall of Fame. If you got a silver, it goes to gold. If you got a bronze, it goes to silver. And if you got like 10 golds, then you know what that thing is. It's going to go Hall of Fame, Johns. And that's how it should be. It should feel that way. Somebody put 50,000 hours in your game, man. Why are we trying to make it feel like they shouldn't get nothing? Come on, man. Like, people play games to get some kind of culmination, man. Imagine playing a single-player game and you beat the boss and you like, that's it? That's it? That's all that happens? That's the cutscene? You're left pissed off. You're left mad. You're like, bro, I put in a lot of time to get to the very end, and that's what y'all do. But when you get to the very end and it's a fulfilling cutscene and you're like, wow, man. Like the Uncharted. Remember the Uncharted games? Man, them Uncharted games used to be fire. You get to the end, you're like, damn, I can't wait for the next one to come out. I can't wait for this one to come out. Yo, that was hard. And you damn near want to play it again. That's what gaming is all about. That's what games are supposed to do for you. It's not supposed to make you feel like you wasted your time. Because, yo, you wasting your time. But it's not supposed to feel like that. You playing a game for 8 hours, damn near you wasting your time. That's all you're doing all day. But if it's your job, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you should feel a reward from your job, man. I need a Gears of War 2 next gen remaster. Hey, we about to get a new Gears though. We're getting a new Gears. It'll be fire. But that's what I'm saying, Chad. Like to be 100 with you, bro. We just give these people who grind for Legends something to grind for. Give them something that is going to be legendary. I'm telling you right now with this whole bullcrap trendsetter, I don't like the way it's going. I'm being honest. I don't like that. I don't like it.
To reach the legend status. My whole point is that we shouldn't be mad at the fact that seasons are still here. We need to be pushing 2K to give us way more gameplay rewards in the rep system. Drop a like if you agree and let me know your thoughts.
I'm not mad at seasons.
We officially have 57 days until the release of NBA 2K25. The official release date is September 6th. NBA 2K made this official yesterday on Twitter. And if you don't know by now, Jason Tatum is the official cover athlete for NBA 2K25 as I predicted.
Look how dope that look. That's a mod right there. That's a mod. Look how fire that look. Look at it. You telling me you wouldn't like to play rec on a court like that? On top of the sky? You see the scenery out there? You telling me that wouldn't be a dope place to go hoop at? With the views? I don't understand. Like, simple but elegant. Fire. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that's for one season. The next season you play in a different location in the rec. That's another, like they just, I mean, I get it. You don't have to do it, 2K. We all know you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. You don't have to. You don't have to. But you know what happens when people that don't have to and they do it anyway? Oh my God, bro. You know how you make people feel when you ain't got to do it, but you do it anyway? Boy, they're, oh, damn, somebody's birthday today. I forgot. I got to hit them up. July 11th. Forgot. Got to hit them up. Sorry about that, chat. But you get what I'm saying, chat? You know how it is when somebody go the extra mile for you? Bro, I'm telling you, if 2K went the extra mile for their customers, bro, they will spend millions on top of millions. You talk about billions, they'll make 5 billion, 6 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion, 80 billion, because they feel like the return on the investment is good. People want to spend money, bro. They want to spend money. They want something to spend money on. All you got to do is give them something that's worth spending it, and they do it. But I get it. 2K, people spend money now. But spending money in 2K now doesn't feel rewarding. Spending money is because you're trying to get away from the tedious bullcrap that you got to do to earn VC. That's why we spend our money in 2K. And then you got people who got gambling problems. Let's call it a spade a spade. People who play my team, they got some gambling problems. Bro, I'm not spending $30,000 just for a card. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Yeah. And that card ain't even gonna give you a return on your investment. You bugging, dog. Y'all got some gambling problems. You spending 5 racks on a card, bro. On a card. You can't even auction it away. You can't even get no value back on that thing. You can't even resell it. On a card, bro. Y'all bugging. Y'all got problems. It's the lottery team. It's the lottery team. That's what it's called. I'm not spending no 5, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9,000 on a freaking card. Y'all wildin', bro. Y'all got real gambling problems, bro. My team, folks, no disrespect. Y'all got some gambling problems. Y'all got some real gambling tendencies, dog, and y'all need to get that in check. Because if you can blow $14,000 on a car, I can only imagine what else you spending that $14K on, my guy. For real. You wildin' for that, dog. Nah, B. That's a whole nother topic for another day, my boy. Like, nah. Nah. It's an addiction. And 2K got you in that addiction, and they got you spending bread because it's that thrill of like, oh my God, I got to get it. I got to win it. I want to be the only one. I want to be the only one to get this card. This 100 overall. Nobody's got it. Let's keep spending. 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 And I get it when people say it ain't tricking if you got it. But when they tricking on things that they have tangible, and it's something that's right there. You trick $30,000 or $100,000 on a car, you can drive that car every day if you want to. You trick $50,000 on a chick, most likely you probably doing some things with her or whatever the case may be. Now, if you spending $50K and you ain't getting no yeeks, boy, come on, man. But y'all spending bread on these cards, but this is a dope ass venue right here.
Now, what do you guys think about this official cover for 2K25? It's very simplistic, but I know a lot of people do not like this cover. Let me know your opinion on it down below in the comments.
Cover cool,
2K
man.
also announced the NBA 2K25
Bro, look.
All-Star.
Did y'all see that? Look at that, bro.
It's
Look
very
at the
simplistic,
little top, bro.
but I know a lot of people
telling
do
you,
not
bro,
like
this would have been
cover.
fire,
Let me know
bro,
your
to go
opinion
hoop
on
in
it down
this
below
spot.
in the comments.
This has been
2K
fire.
also announced the NBA.
Look, bro. Look at that. Simple, but it look fire, though. Look fire, dog. Man, I don't know, man. That's just me.
2K25 All-Star Edition cover, the WNBA cover, and the Hall of Fame edition.
Let me ask y'all this before we end up wrapping up, though. Do you think that with Jason Tatum and A'ja Wilson being on the cover together, that we're going to have female mod players at the park? Do you think that is an iteration that female mod players are coming to the park? Real quick, do y'all think so? Yes or no? Especially when you can play my team, no money spent, and get a squad. Yeah. Do you think that's what that mean? I'm not out the window, out the gate that we're not gonna get female mod players. I don't know. This is the first time they ever did that, y'all. I don't know them not to do something like that on purpose. 2K is very purposeful. I think we could be still getting female mod players at the park. They could be, but why would they put it on the same cover as Jason Tatum? You know what I mean? Interlocking, I could be speculating. I could be reaching. But I'm just wondering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would they do that? Why would they do that if it wasn't? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I could be bugging. But it looked like, they've never did a joint cover with a man and a female together. So it could be. I don't know. We won't know until later, but
I would have to say that Vince
it could
Carter
be. Maybe it's under wraps and they not telling nobody.
Comment down below which one do y'all think looks best. And here's the chart to show all the benefits of getting whichever NBA 2K25.
The dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Pre-order bonus. 5K, 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 5K. Bro, I'm wrap up in just a sec. But bro, if 2K would have gave, like, say for example, you spend a $70 version, you get 5K. You spend a $99 version, you get $75K. You spend $150 version or $130 now, you get $150K. You get $150K. People would have been okay with that. But you giving everybody $5K no matter how much they spending. Trendsetter rewards. For the $5K, you could have gave them the same 15. But then for the 99, you could have gave them 30. And then you could have gave the people who spend 150 or 130, 75K. So now they got 75K from the Trendsetter, 150K or 100K. So now let's just say 175K just from the 150. And then you already got another 100. That's a good pre-order. People spend money for that. And you get the Gatorades, and you get the diamonds, and you get all that stuff. People spend the goo-goo for that, boy. They spend the money for that. I don't understand.
Edition that you
want. Understand,
Standard
man.
Edition is $70. The All-Star Edition is $100, and the Hall of Fame Edition is $150.
Mod's about to go crazy, bro. I may have to try to figure out how to play
break it down,
with the
the
mods,
biggest
bro.
differences are that the All-Star Edition
Mod's
and
about
the
to
Hall
go
of Fame
dummy
Edition,
juice
you'll
with
just
the
receive an
next
extra
gen capabilities.
The Hall of
They
Fame
about to
Edition
go
also
crazy
gives you 1
what they
year of the
create,
NBA
man.
League
I need to
Pass
figure
and
it
the
out,
Season
man.
1
Mods
Pro
is
Pass
on a whole
and
nother
NBA
level.
2K25. Me personally, I'm probably just going to buy the Standard Edition and probably buy about $100 worth of VC. That's probably the cheapest.
Yeah, you know what? Cole the man is smart. That's probably what I end up doing. I'll probably buy the Standard. I'm going to spend $35 with my bro Kodak. And then I'm going to spend $150 for VC, so I ain't got to never spend no VC ever again. That's it. That's it. Once I use that up, it's over. That's it. I should be in a surplus after that. Spending once, because you know 150 get you $750K. So I'm going to get that $750K, and I ain't buying nothing else. And I'm going to grind my first build out, and I'm going to use that build to be my VC getter.
And the best route to go. But if you really care about the in-game boost and the cosmetic t-shirts and rewards, then go for it. Buy the All-Star Edition or get the Hall of Fame Edition. It's up to you.
Telling me that don't look fire?
There's actually a leak of NBA 2K25 already giving a discount for the Hall of Fame Edition.
Told you. Look. Look. 149 to 134, dog. They dropped that thing off yesterday. 2K ain't never did that. 2K ain't never off the rip. That's because yesterday people got mad and they said, nah, B, So 2K said, give him 10% off. Give him 10% off, bro. Give him 10% off. It's not looking good right now. The pre-order thing ain't looking good. I tell you, look, 2K don't care, but they care. Whenever it impacts the dollar, whenever it impacts the perception, they're going to make a change fast in a hurry. Trust me. They did that because of yesterday backlash that they got for awful pre-order bonuses and awful incentives to pre-order. So they said, just give them the game 10% off. Just go. Offers end. Look. Now you get to get it until the 6th. So now they're like, yeah. Look, guys, you're going to get it for $134. But don't do that, y'all. Don't do it. Because you're still not going to get the return on your investment. Just buy the regular edition, man. For real. Buy the regular edition and then, hell, spend $130 on your player. You can buy all the boosts you want in the world. You can go $100 worth of boosts and spend $100K. And you still got more money left over, bro. Don't do it. Please don't. But I'm encouraging you not to do it. It's not the right thing to do. Trust me.
For 10% off, $134. And we also have some new NBA 2K25 in-game screenshots of multiple NBA and WNBA players. And to be honest, they look pretty good. Over the last few years, the graphics have been amazing, but the only thing that throws me off every year is the lighting. This year, 2K looks like they actually took their time and got the lighting right. If you never got the chance to play NBA 2K14 on PS4, let me tell you, you missed out. Till this day, that is the best looking 2K ever. The lighting and the graphics were flawless. The court, the arena, the players' jerseys, the players' faces were polished and shiny. In the past few 2Ks, the lighting has been kind of...
Hey, chat. Yo, man, 2K be having the same damn animation. Tell me this don't look like the Steve Francis dribble.
On PS4.
Tell me this don't look like the Steve Francis dribble.
Missed out. Till this day, that is the best looking 2K.
Tell me this don't look like the Steve Francis dribble right here coming up.
Look,
what are you gonna do right here? Look, that look like Steve Francis, bro. That look like Steve.
In the past few 2Ks, the lighting's been kind of gloomy.
That look like Steve Francis, bro. That dude, bro. That look like Steve Francis. No cap. No cap, fam. That look like Steve Francis. I ain't gonna code you, my guy. That look like the Stevie friends. Crazy.
2K25 in-game screenshots do give me a little hope. And also, here's some comparison screenshots from.
Which one y'all think look better? Which one y'all think look better? I don't know. 24 look better a little bit. But 25 look more detailed. 25 looks super detailed. With the facial hair, with the skin on the hair. It just looks, the tattoos. It just looks more polished. Which one y'all think look better? Yeah, I think 24 do look, Jason Tatum look dope on 24. 25, it look like Jason Tatum ain't getting no sleep. Look like my dog didn't get no sleep, like he mad, dog. He look like he mad, dog. I don't know. Maybe he tired, dog. I don't know.
NBA 2K24 to NBA 2K25. I will say the NBA 2K24 version of Jason Tatum does look more like Tatum, if that makes sense. But the 2K25 lighting does look 10 times better. Here's another comparison of the NBA 2K24 version of.
What about Wemby? What y'all think? Which one look better? I like the lighting in 25. It looks way better than 24. Wemby looks better in 25 than he do in 24. No cap. It just looks more detailed. Like even when you see the hair under his armpits, I feel like 25, like it looks more detailed. You can just see the facial, like, and then this one looks less detailed. It's hard to explain, and maybe because the way the lighting is hitting it. But 25 would be like
clay.
24 look like clay, huh? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it looks like clay. There's like no what is it called?
There's
no gloss at all.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it either.
Wemby versus the NBA 2K25 version of Wemby. I think it's a light and day difference. But again, the graphics really haven't been a big concern for 2K fans over the last few years. We all know that 2K can do a great job with the graphics and the sweat rolling down the forearms and the forehead.
Know that.
But what 2K has really lacked at lately is the gameplay, and that's the main thing that us as 2K consumers care about. So getting into gameplay, we have some official NBA 2K25 gameplay news. NBA 2K25 announced that Pro Play is returning. It was first introduced this year on NBA 2K24 New Gen. This is how 2K describes it. Powered by Pro Play. Bring your game to life on New Gen with Pro Play. Immersive technology that directly translates NBA footage into engaging gameplay. Get up close and personal with your favorite NBA superstars and immerse yourself in clutch moments as Pro Play powers the most authentic NBA experience to date. To sum that up and make it more simple, basically what 2K is trying to get at is that they are getting real life footage from real NBA players and putting the animations on NBA 2K. Now, in my opinion, Pro Play was very smooth this year, but insanely slow. We're playing a video game, and we can agree that the best 2Ks of all time, like NBA 2K16, NBA 2K17, and NBA 2K19, had insanely fast gameplay.
And that's what I'm going to leave it with right there, y'all. I think that 2K, they need to get back to the fast pace of what 2K used to be. I know they're trying to get to realism, but we need that fast pace of what 2K used to be. We don't need that slow and stagnant. And I think that's why a lot of people about to like NCAA football, because it's about to be super fast paced. It's about to have some arcadey feels to it. and it's going to be more wide open. And I think that 2K needs to find that happy medium. Like I said, even with the gameplay this year, it's not bad. They just sped it up a little bit where it felt more fluid, more, you know what I mean? Think about it. We got a game that is 4K 60 and we don't even have 60. So I wish that 2K had a performance mode where we can play. If the 4K 60 is not good, let me play 1080p or 1080p 120 frames per second. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would lower the graphics for better smooth refresh rates. I would do 1080p 120 frames per second. Why we don't have that in football or Madden and things like that, I don't understand. Because if I have a monitor that goes 144 or 120 some frames per second, then let me play on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that feel, because we know some of those stutters can be refresh rates and the frames are not adding up. So you get them stutters. So I would rather have smoother gameplay, lower the graphics, and 120 frames than be playing on 4K 60 where it's dropping at like 4K 20, 4K 30, 4K 50. It's not never 4K 60 lock. And that's just a little bit geek stuff for y'all. But anyway, man, I got to get to church. They just text me. I guess I'm late. I thought it was at 6, chat. I didn't know it was at 5. But I got to get to go. Join the Discord if you want to be a part of Nation. You know what I'm saying? Bake Nation. I'll be back on later today. We can finish this discussion when we play basketball with the fellas. But I got to get up out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you. We'll be dropping the best pre-order to buy tomorrow. We'll be working on that video. So be on the lookout for that. I'm just going to give you some insights. At the end of the day, make your decision based off what you want to make. Do what you want to do. Ain't nobody stopping you, just telling you how to spend your money. But I'm just letting you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to give you the best possible option that I feel is the best one. And based off what you want to do, go ahead and do that. Live life, stress less. You're rocking one of the best without God. My life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself. Appreciate you. We love you. Tell somebody you love them today. Okay? Somebody, And again, I know I had a lot of animosity. I just want 2K to be the game that it could be, instead of the game that what if. That's all. That's all. I love hoops. I love playing with friends. Peace.